and that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
Standing in the city of night, I am warmed by invisible light, and from that glow, well, here I go. The one I found is the one that I know, the main attraction from this one-man show. glasses 50 foot high. Through the fumes and haulage, it's sometimes hard to know if the prize is stateside of Nuevo Laredo. Has a weak spot, as everything has a beginning and an end. And when the face you trust most is no longer the one on which you can depend, when the fight feels futile and life's injustice wins, where's my sunlight when the shitstorm begins? It's not when it's time. Transit, never gonna find a home. In backs of boxcars, in border towns, wide eyes, mescal compound. In the city there's a skyrise, beyond, below, above, and there's a billion people I'm not thinking of. Slowly slip into uneasy sleep as Tom McAdam boils under feet. It's not when it's how. It's not when it's how. Everything has a beginning and an end, and when the face you trust most is no longer the one on which you can depend, when the fight feels futile and life's injustice wins, where's my sunlight when the shitstorm begins?
Like the ringing of a phone from all the thoughts and feelings that you should never know. My eyes and tongue are dry as a bone. I guess that is a reason to be leaving it alone. And heads will roll hour by hour, 'cause we see it all for we are the watchtower.
all start to fall.
The light that you knew will only shift to blue, and the eyes that red have rolled back in your head.
When all is a lie and there's no compromise in this time. This time. Hey, hey.
Lived a dream while new machines created things from singularities. While on the road, we watched them all rise and fall like atoms in a slipstream. Control the buzzing in my ears. I can't control direction in a fog that never clears. It's too hard to crack them fears. Too easy to be losing all your time between the years.
And heads will roll, hour by hour, 'cause we see it all, for we are the watchtower.
I know of the plan, I know of the scam, change like shifting sand in a confident hand.
Ignore the warnings, the schemes you're controlling, the shit you're dissolved in will all start to fall.
The light that you knew will only shift to blue, and the eyes that red have rolled back in your head.
When all is a lie and there's no compromise in this time. Oh, this time. Hey, hey. come and go while waiting for midnight, when lights that zenith in the sky will only come and pass me by. Turn the blind eye to the histrionics of our youth and played it with a straight bat. And all the magic, well, it was so sleight of hand. Took a ferry to the mainland to sit by the fire, mix whiskey with cider and pale in the moonlight. Then I see God and I look into his eyes, and they're red as the sunrise. On the mainland, mainland run. On the mainland, mainland run. turned a blind eye to the histrionics of our youth and played it with a straight bat. And all the magic, well, it was so sleight of hand. Took a ferry to the mainland to sit by the fire, mix whiskey with cider and pale in the moonlight. Then I see God and I look into his eyes, and they're red as the sunrise. On the mainland, mainland run. On the mainland, mainland run. When I'm drinking in the sun with the old vaudevillians on the coast of the mainland. Under a backdrop of a neon sky, many years ago, in the back streets of Palomero, was a masterclass, polished jewels on the 2-inch glass. Once a head of state, turned the Lucian Emma Gray. Hey! Between the photos and the headlines, you can find in there, sipping Amaro with the millionaires. And as the years go by, still running circles round the FBI, a Machiavellian cutthroat, white lines cut through cigarette smoke. Cosa Nostra is the biggest head. Cosa Nostra is the biggest head. Doing things that no one else can, digging a shallow grave. Yes, it's victim made. He has the stones, a memento of Paulie's bones. Protection comes at a fee, even on your knees you can plead. Cosa Nostra is the biggest head. Cosa Nostra is the biggest head. Sicilian night, the ocean shimmers and the moon is high. The fish will eat well tonight, and Polly won't put up a fight. The deal after the steal, Salou and he's copping a feel before returning home to sit and die on his throne. 'Cause Casa Nostra was her biggest hand.